Hey everybody, welcome to the Ridgeway World. It's another massive confusion at this house. So, Larry called Terry and said, what, hon?
He said the keys are on my gnome and they're there and I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to leave them there? He's coming over here right now. I have nothing to do with this.
And what keys are these?
He said they're Joe's keys. My heart is beating a mile a minute.
Now is this some kind of practical joke?
I swear to God, Jeff, I did not put those keys there. Well, how could I even get Joe's keys? I've been
why is it on the Nelf again?
It's not enough, it's a gnome. I don't understand.
What do you understand? Are you just like setting me up for a practical joke? If that's fine, I know how you like to plan things out.
Setting you up for a practical joke?
Yeah, to think I'm going batshit crazy, or maybe this is some kind of joke to make me think into spirits and...
I don't pull jokes. I don't ever pull jokes.
That's why I think that you go so in depth on things that maybe this was you.
So you think I'm doing this to make you believe in spirits?
I'm not sure if it's for me to believe in spirits, or you've been seeing this for so long about us doing practical jokes that this is something you may have planned for a long time, and you got everybody involved in it?
That doesn't make any sense. You either believe in it or you don't believe it. I don't know make anybody believe anything. I'm just saying, I'm getting a little upset now because I didn't put those keys there. I've been home, right?
And who else has been home? I have been home. I've been out in the garage, so there was only one person that could have got my yard, and that was you.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it. I'm telling you, somehow Larry is setting us up.
Well, how did he get in here?
I have no idea.
I got alarms everywhere. You know that.
Should I just leave them there, or should I take
don't
them
touch
out?
him, and then we'll corner his ass and say, hey, look, why are you going to try to make my wife go crazy? Because basically, if you didn't do it, he's driving you crazy, correct?
You believe me, I did not do it.
I trust you,
I
yes.
did not do it.
You looked at me, and as emotional as you are, I trust you that you didn't do it, okay? So it's got to be him.
Snuck in here.
His squirrely little ass probably snuck in here and put them keys in here. But how did he get in here? Because I'm usually pretty aware of everything. And then we got custom watchdog Johnny and Tuna Fish, who wouldn't have let anybody in. Well, Larry, they would. That's because Larry's taking care of...
Give me the camera. I'll put it on you. I can't believe it.
Because Larry's taking care of those dogs enough that they trust him and wouldn't cause a scene. So if you were in the other room in the living room, he could have popped his key in, put the keys here, and then voila.
He's going to come in here and he's going to blame me. He's going to blame me
just put it back on him. I mean, what the hell?
Huh?
Put it back on him.
But we don't have no proof. We don't have nothing.
And are we sure these are whose keys were they? Joe's, you said?
He said Joe's keys were missing.
Since
so
when?
So that has to be Joe's.
Since when?
I don't know. He didn't tell me that part.
Okay.
He just told me that Joe's keys were missing, and there was a note in Joe's pocket, and this note said Sebastian. So, it's the only Sebastian he knows of because I just told him about Sebastian.
Through the bridge, Johnny. There you go, buddy. Well, I don't. There's not enough information because are these the keys from way back when? But why would they end up here now? That's my thing. I got issues. I don't believe anything is supernatural. I don't believe in spirits, ghosts, crap like that. Shit happens for a reason.
But
it does.
It is possible that we checked the cameras from last week and we never found anybody put the ring in there.
No.
So either somebody's messing with the cameras. I'm telling you, spirits mess with electrical stuff all the time.
Right.
They're here.
Good. At least we'll get some answers for everything. Come on in!
In here.
You drove the dogs crazy. You might as well come in.
Hey guys.
Hey, puppies.
Hey puppies.
Yeah, they're there.
Hey, they're mine.
Anybody own anything on this one?
Sure?
Small room.
Yeah, it's never mine.
What is it?
How did you guys get them?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How did we get them? Why are they here?
Was that the key?
Well, they're at your house.
Do my keys.
What do you mean, Larry? It's obviously you guys that had put them there. I mean,
I-
that doesn't make any sense.
I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know anything about it until you called, and then you sound like you weren't. I don't know. You weren't even making any sense to me.
You kept hanging up on me.
Yeah, I saw.
I didn't hang it up. I was
Something
sitting right
going
there.
on with my phone, and I didn't touch them because I couldn't believe that they were there.
Terry, first of all, here's your note that you left for us here.
That's Sebastian.
I did not leave any note, Larry. I've
Yeah,
been
she
here.
names her note.
Jeff, will you tell him I've been here?
I cross-examined her, Larry. It isn't her.
I've been here
It's gotta
all
be you.
night.
It's
I've
gotta
been
be
No,
someone.
because as
I mean,
emotional as she got on it, I know it wasn't her.
And where
and
were
there's-
your keys? Where were they?
They're right here in the gnome.
No, but where were they? That
They were in my
missing.
jacket pocket.
And did you have your jacket on?
No, I took it off and put it on the couch at Larry's
Can we move
house.
out of here? This room is so damn small. I gotta move.
And
I can't take it when I
and
hear
then
it.
after I moved it, hold on.
Let's move it out in the other room. We'll all sit down and we'll discuss it. How about that? Does that work for everybody?
That's fine then.
I can't take this shit because it's too noisy.
You got any beer?
Yeah, there's beer in the fridge. You know there's always beer in this fridge.
Question.
I may be off on weekday drinking, but there's beer in there. There's one in there. There's a Corona, Miller Lights, guys.
I'll take Corona. I'll take Miller Lite if anybody's got one. If there's an extra, I'll have one.
Do you want to set up the other camera if you would?
No, I want everybody's having one.
What, you want the
Yeah, set up the big camera. Yeah, because if we're all sitting in there, I can't do it with this one.
How do you open
Okay.
it? I don't understand.
Cheers,
why-
man.
Oh, this is skunk.
That ain't skunk beer. Why are you saying it's skunk beer?
It smells like skunk.
No, it isn't.
Dude, look.
No, I'm not smelling. No.
Just sit on the couch. Yeah.
Why would I? I don't drink that nasty shit anyway.
Smell it. No, I don't want to smell something.
No, we got to get down to the bottom of this. So you're going to get the big camera, right?
Complaining?
Put that on there so we can go and look at it. Why are you looking so mean?
I'm not being.
Yeah, Larry.
It's like this is a big party.
Did you
No, it's not a big
Did you
party,
read
No,
but
it's not important, but I want to know what's going on. Like, what do you guys obviously got my keys from his house and brought them over here?
no, because originally I thought this was a big prank on Jeff, because I thought Terry did it, so because she was the only one I thought that could have had the opportunity to do it, so that's why I started on her. But emotionally, the way she got, I know it wasn't her. So it has to be one of the group here. That's
So,
my opinion.
But when you say you know it wasn't her, Jeff, I mean, you think it wasn't her.
No, after 35 years of marriage, and tell me Joe, Larry, Kevin, anybody that's
Not
been
Webster.
married, Webster?
Not Webster.
Webster, right. I'm just saying, but if your wife tells you, looks you right in the eye and says it wasn't her, you believe her, right?
Liar, dude.
Would you call her a liar? She'd kick your ass up and down the street.
Now, why would I do it? Why would I do
I
it?
Right.
What would be
would
my
not.
purpose to do it?
I don't
Why
know.
would I do
Somebody
it?
did
Why
it.
would I do it? Set up
To
in
mess with
my
your
house?
brother.
Right.
Your
This
little
is-
brother,
Hold on,
not
seriously, this is a joke, right? I mean, this is.
And that's what I thought. It was a freaking joke.
Because I think those two are together here.
Hold it. Just come on. I mean, just tell us. I mean, Terry.
Why would I have better things to do that I've never, ever pranked anyone. Never.
Ever in your entire life?
And that's why I got to the point when she got emotional, because I thought maybe, because she could take everything to the extreme.
Hold it. I want to cry bullshit right from now, right? Because I remember somebody drawing on me, right, when I was sleeping.
Yeah, but that wasn't my idea.
But
You're
you
acting
did
like
it.
this is all.
You did it though. You pranked somebody. That was me.
No, that wasn't a prank.
That was really quick though
that
for your
was just
story
a-
to turn that fast.
Right. It's pushing on somebody else.
never-
It's called deflection, Larry.
Hold it, me? Oh,
Right.
I
Yeah,
think
okay.
it's funny.
no. All
you-
I'm saying is that she.
I think that
Did
it
you-
points to you more than me.
Did you
It's
have
at your house.
Hold it,
So
how
I don't
could-
know who it points to.
How could it be me?
They started at his house and went to your house.
Well, who had opportunity to do it?
I was right there with Joe. There's no way. How can I have brought keys over here?
You couldn't have. You weren't guard more than a few minutes to get paid. And it takes him, I say a few minutes because he's older.
How can I bring
that-
keys
Let me
over
take
here?
that.
And
If
how-
you want, I don't care. I just
all
didn't
the
want to know if you
people
wanted
that
to. 'Cause you
know
like to.
you call that gnome Sebastian.
I called it no.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, that would narrow down who wrote that letter.
That is true.
I mean, right?
damn thing wrote on that letter. That's a computer printout.
I don't wanted to say
why is this letter all like computer done, typed?
Right, that's
and
right,
then all of a
that's
sudden,
how-
and then there's her name.
You tell us, Nancy
No,
Drew.
no,
Every
hold on.
time we've gotten
We figured that out. We figured the name out from the numbers on each line. Each number of each line represents a letter on the alphabet, starting at A being 1. If A was 1, 19 is S, and that's how it all started.
And how would you know that? Whose idea was that?
yeah.
Who came up with that?
No, who was it that figured that out?
Tom's
Who
the
figured
one
it out?
who figured out that the numbers and measures.
Oh, wait, why would you say Tom figured it out?
Together.
Because it's a package deal.
Truthfully.
Dad and son.
Or that Terry's involved with
together.
Tom.
Oh my God.
I can't. I almost lean that way, but I can't.
Wait. Tom was there the whole time I was there
He
with
was-
you. There's
he was-
no way that Tom or I could have taken his keys out of his
No,
pocket.
but
I didn't
then-
even know his keys were in his pocket
It
at
doesn't
all.
mean that Tom said, hey,
Right.
his keys are in his pocket, we're out back, come get them.
And your front door was locked, so I
Yeah, so
couldn't
it
have
wasn't the
gone
front door,
in.
and we were
Tom
sitting
also
right
has said that it was $1,000 whole bet thing.
Yeah,
that he
we
wasn't
all
involved with it.
we all said
We-
that I will pay them $1,000 and I'll pay each one of you guys $1,000
We made
if
a
I had
pact.
anything to do with
And
this.
you're
And who's your backup?
Tom,
Tom.
my backup.
Tom's your backup,
Like
right?
financially?
No, I'm Tom's his backup. Who's going to vouch for him?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I
I'm
vouch
going to
for
pay her
you.
because
We all
Tom
made a
said it,
pact.
not me.
Yeah,
I vouched for him that he was with me. We've been here since my keys. Like I got out of my car, my keys were in my pocket.
So there's no
I put a
way.
check on the car. There's no way
So
he.
you're
could've gone
vouching
over
for
me.
Larry right now.
100%.
And I'm vouching for
100%.
Tom, and he's
100%.
got to vouch for Tom too, because there's no way Tom's going to come over here, come in your house.
There's less of a chance.
There's no way,
than
and
Larry did.
not to mention that he
I-
couldn't have
More
done
of a chance
it.
than Larry
That
did,
I
but-
agree with.
Okay.
Very less
And
chance.
is there anybody
said it
who's
wrong.
even going to entertain the idea that it could be spirits? Is anybody going to entertain that?
No.
To physically
You know,
move
I won't.
the
I won't go
keys?
with the spirit aspect of it. And I know you're in the spirits, and love you dearly, sweetheart. But I'm not buying the
No,
spirits.
I believe in
So
spirits, Terry. I do. But to say that they took keys and brought them like
Nah.
half a mile
That's
over
some
to your house seems a little bit of a
serious
stretch.
Have you
telekinesis.
ever seen things someplace where you never put them before and they're there?
Yeah,
All
within
the
my own
time.
house.
Yeah,
Within my own house.
But that's forgetfulness.
but you don't think it can go any further than that?
Oh, wait, though. I mean, think about this, though. It's like this notice goes in lines with all the other stuff that we've been getting all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
And we came
It
over here, and
does.
there's no way a spirit tied up a snake to a
What
a
if
trap
okay?
door.
What if that was a real prank from a fan? What if you got that in fan mail, right? That letter in fan mail,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And then
Good
you
point.
have a snake, right? What if that your ring pouch and was empty? What if whoever pulled that prank didn't put that pouch in there? What if that was put in there by some spirit?
'Cause they can come-
You don't know that because that ring, Larry. You got to go back to where that ring came from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It just appeared.
It was in a
It
frame.
just
It was in the
appeared.
frame of a picture.
But
with a
and
picture
that
of
is
it.
an old ass ring.
It is.
I give you that. It was an old ring.
Well, no, but, so you're saying the two are connected, but they are connected. Because if the ring's involved and it's connected with the paranormal, then it's obviously it's all connected.
There can be.
So the
there can-
rings writing letters.
That's one town.
I'm just saying.
Really, really.
I gotta play the devil's advocate. So, okay,
The ring-
I believe in spirits.
Could a spirit work through a person?
For sure.
Yeah, but then
Exactly.
that's a person.
Yes.
You can't really.
Maybe.
You have to have an open mind for all this stuff.
Now,
Larry,
this guy, he
Larry,
wasn't. Hold
wait a
on.
minute.
He wasn't at my house.
Let me bring up something.
He knows what you
What?
When I was about 16,
You want me to take the camera if you're going to tell a story?
when I was about 16, my mom took us to Ocean City. She rented a house, and it was an old house. It was like 3 floors. And she rented just 1 floor. And we had a great time, but when we went home, I unpacked my suitcase, and there was a old doorknob. You remember
Yeah,
this?
I
This is a
remember,
true
yeah,
story.
yeah.
And it was like a crystal doorknob.
I remember
with,
them.
with brass,
My
brass
grandmother
on
had
the
them.
back.
Yeah.
It was a heavy doorknob.
Okay.
Well, I was 16. I flipped out. Why is this in my suitcase? Right?
Why did your brother put it in there?
No, I didn't.
That's what I was
Everybody said they didn't do it. Nobody would own up to it.
I mean,
And
this
then-
was when she was 16. You're talking about 52 years ago? No, 42 years ago?
How much younger?
42. 42 years ago.
How old were you then?
I'm 58 now, so it's 42 years ago.
I
think I would have came.
remember this.
If I did it, I think I
Wait a
would have came
minute, Larry.
clean.
See how quick I was?
So then,
You wouldn't have came clean. Don't kill her.
Yeah. You had
Can I finish my
Let's
story?
hear your story,
Yeah.
Terry.
Yeah.
Never came clean on
Let's hear
that.
your story.
Marlboro Lights. I saw you.
Hold on, guys. I want to hear this.
So, I emptied my suitcase. I don't remember where I put it, but I know I put it away that I don't want to see it again.
Yeah.
And I can't remember how long passed, but I went to bed one night, put my arms under my pillow. That doorknob was under my pillow.
Can I ask you a question?
Under your pillow?
That doorknob was under my pillow. I freaked out.
But-
I was so highly upset. You know this is true. Mom, she tried.
Yeah,
She said she
yeah.
was like, I don't know what to do. She said, and then she took the doorknob and she got rid of it.
Right.
I don't know if she.
And if I
threw it-
remember the story correctly, didn't she throw it out of the house?
she threw it out of the house. I don't know where she threw it.
Right.
But my point is,
Never came back.
My point is,
Right.
if nobody did that, then how did that happen?
Right.
How did that happen?
However,
Hold
I've
on.
always suspected that Jackie did that,
100%.
right? Because Jackie's wacky to begin with, that she did. You had a friend there. Also, I want to ask you a question. How much pot did you smoke that week that we were there?
I
yeah.
think
I know
maybe
you-
only once or twice.
That's
but you
neither
did
here
it
nor there,
too.
Larry.
That has nothing to do
You
with
were a
it.
pot smoker back
Yeah,
then
you
too,
can't
Larry.
discredit
Don't
the
even
story.
don't look guilty.
I'm not saying I did.
Yeah, it's
That had nothing
completely
to do
legal
with
now,
it.
so
It
that's
is.
like,
I know, but I'm
Back
just
then
saying.
it wasn't.
And I put the
Every day
doorknob.
before school,
Wait a minute.
Larry, was all
I put
taped
the
up.
doorknob in my suitcase.
No, what I'm saying is your
I don't
friend,
think
your
so.
friend was there, right?
Yeah.
Your friend was there. How do you know that? And her name was Diana, if you remember correctly, right?
Yes, it was.
I know. I don't want to say her last name, but
Was
she
it
was
your wife?
there. No, it wasn't.
Okay, I was just curious.
Oh, there's two?
There's more than one thing.
But my point is that how do you know that? Did you ever confront her on it and say, "Hey, did you put this there?"
I want to know her last name.
I'm sure I did when I was 16. I think we questioned everybody who was in that house.
Did she question you? I
Yeah.
feel you knew a lot about it.
They always question him because he's
Joe,
guilty
it's
as hell.
42 years. You don't think that by now I would have said, "Oh yeah,
I'm
by
only
the way, that was
43.
me."
But either way, let's get back to this. If it's a setup, just let somebody know.
That's
all.
what I say.
that's
Jeff,
what
the
we're
entire
all
time.
saying.
Over with.
You've
That's
already
my
won.
point.
You've
So
won
why
the
don't
battle.
you guys just say that you guys are behind it? We know you're
But
behind it.
we're not
We know
behind it. That's
JT.
what I tell you.
Oh,
It's definitely.
I believe you. I believe you.
will. I tell
I
you,
believe you,
I
Jeff.
can-
Look, when you called, I had no idea.
Of course,
what
because you
talking
took them
about.
probably an hour earlier than that. That's why.
I mean, I feel like we're the Hardy Boys at this point.
That's
It's
what I
what's
said.
going on.
I know one thing.
And
We're the
why
Hardy
did you bring
Boys.
Tom over?
Right.
I like to see Tom's face.
Why?
But
Because
Tom
he was
didn't
guilty
even-
looking and you didn't want to bring him?
But why did we need to bring Tom over?
Yeah,
What
why
did-
didn't he come?
That is a good question.
Because he's guilt ridden. That's
Hey,
probably
maybe
why,
he has
right?
something to do with it.
Because you two were in together.
There's no.
Now, there's got to be a
There's
go
no
between.
way it was.
JT wasn't here today at all?
No, JJ
Yeah.
haven't seen
Isn't
him
that
in
funny?
2 weeks.
He wasn't
Isn't
here.
that funny?
No.
For 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
That's like a record for you guys.
It is.
These
try to
dogs
stay close with our
usually
kids.
always
I know,
let us
Jim.
know if
We
somebody
kinda like
comes
them.
in that back door.
They're okay.
If
Yeah.
somebody came in the back door,
I'm scared.
we would have known. That's why I'm telling you, there's something more to this.
Oh
and
my
you guys won't
gosh!
believe
There's
it.
nothing. There's no spirits
No.
moving anything. It's
No,
people that's doing
no,
stuff.
yeah, but I checked the cameras the last round when that ring showed up on that Nelf or whatever the
Right.
hell it is.
It's a gnome.
It said Nelf.
That's a gnome?
That's a good name.
So
It
either
looks
way,
like a weird tiki
there was
god.
nothing
It's
on the
an
cameras. That's the
actual
oddity.
unique carved
That is weird.
But
wooden
that just means
gnome.
It looks
somebody
cool.
knows
It's one of
Just
a
saying.
kind.
cameras. So the same thing
cool.
over my house because there was a lot of things that weren't on the cameras. I think that somebody knows all about security cameras and stuff like that. Which Jeff, you know all about it. JT knows all about it.
Yeah,
Sure, Terry
I-
knows all about it.
I don't know the Terry
Larry,
about
but I'm
security
not gonna-
cameras.
You know, Dad works with the lights. You know, spirits can do that.
Oh my gosh,
they can
so
work
lights
with.
flicker
they can
doesn't
work
mean
with
that
the
Dad's
cameras
using
too.
the lights.
But the
I'm
dad
telling you.
can't write a letter and
I'm
put
not
a
saying-
code in with
I'm
Sebastian.
not saying
There's a-
it's
Yeah,
that.
Terry,
Say we
look at
can't
this.
say
We
it's
have
hard
so
for
Who
aggressive.
thinks of something
Yeah,
like
why are you
that?
so
I'm
bad?
sorry.
Maybe there's
I'm
two
sorry.
things going on. I'm telling you.
And it happened to be your gnome. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. And then the fact that it was
Does everything have to make
Who
sense?
names it gnome?
Doesn't everything have to make sense?
That's true too.
What?
That's not a high
Why do you even name a gnome?
Because she's into it. It's cool. It's her thing. It's fine.
Thanks,
Come up with
Joe.
I kind of appreciate the gnome garden.
Thank you.
I like the one with the sun out there. It is kind of cool to see.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there. The fact that gnome that we found out in the woods,
Right.
same gnome that had the ring, same gnome
Exactly.
who's Sebastian,
Yeah.
happened to have my keys, and we're talking my keys disappeared from my jacket within an hour or two of when I got there.
And he knows that I didn't move.
And we were
And
out
he knows
back.
that Tom
Me
did.
and Tom were out back, so it couldn't have been any
All
of
right.
us.
So look,
And in the
does
pocket.
Kevin have anything involvement? Can he do it? Could he,
could
do
have,
it?
technically.
Let's all look.
He
No
wasn't
offense,
there.
I
He
love
wasn't
dude.
there.
He wasn't
Technically,
there
he
then.
could've.
Could he have come there, got
Yeah,
the
he
keys,
was
and
there.
then
Yeah,
went?
he definitely could have.
And he has a key to my house.
Yeah,
Right.
could've.
Well, that's what I mean. What about Webster? Could he do it?
I don't have a key
No,
to his house.
hold on.
You know, you
Was
might
the first
not.
door unlocked, maybe?
He
could
he checked it.
He wasn't out of our eyesight the whole time.
Yeah.
And here's the
There's
thing,
no
though.
way.
Before he got here, who knows?
And he's not that nimble.
I would have had
How
to pick
could
the
he?
lock.
But the question is,
I'm
the
not that
question's
nimble.
not who got
You're
it
right,
from your
dude.
house.
You're right.
The question is, how would they have brought it into your house if you didn't
That's
know
what
that?
I'm getting
That's
at,
the
because there's a
question.
security
Right.
breach here that I'm going to get to
Right.
the bottom of.
Right.
Because
I'm saying, there's no
it's
way he
either-
can avoid the
it's either-
cameras.
Right.
it's
And I
either your
two
wife,
camera.
and
two
she's not telling
houses
you.
of
And I
cameras.
told you, I cross-examined her.
Because of her
and she
freaky
gave me
little
the-
thing with her little gnomes and
It
everything.
is a freaky little thing. I
Just
understand that. But
remember,
There's a lot of
bullshit.
people who like
Yeah, it's a
gnomes.
cool thing for her to have. Don't be all about your being an older or younger brother, whatever.
Yeah,
to her.
thanks for-
You're welcome.
yeah.
You're welcome. Sorry, Terry. You
But
just
this
look
is
so
stretched
ignorant.
on too
Like-
damn long. It really has.
No,
You know, I hate if
Jeff-
I'm going to joke you, if I'm going to prank you, you
It's-
know,
yeah,
exactly.
I'm going to get it over
Same
with
way-
that day.
the Same way with
I'm gonna
me.
drag
I would
it
have
on.
told you guys.
Wait
And this
a
has
minute.
been-
Now, wait a minute. Don't say the same way with you because I feel like that I was pranked by you for like a year.
Larry will
That's
drag
you.
it on for a year. He will.
That's you.
I'm just saying.
That's
You
you.
don't act like that you're
No,
Jeff
I-
is because you're not.
But
I'm not saying it's you.
You're trying
I'm
to
just
piss
saying.
me off.
But it's
Well,
still
why?
not
Because
bringing
you're
us to
sitting there
the
and accusing
point.
me
I'm
all
not
the time
accusing
now,
you of
and you know
anything.
damn right well that
No.
it couldn't have been me.
I-
I was
This
there right
letter.
next to you.
The
feel
point
like
is, this
Who
letter
took the-
All right.
I said it was.
to where the keys
I'm just saying
are.
you can't
This
come in.
letter.
Well, I'm
brought us
just
here
telling
to
you
where
that
the
you
keys
need
are.
everybody.
That's all I'm saying.
I think that everybody also needs to listen. That maybe there could be messages and there could be spirits, and you're not even entertaining that
That's just goofy talk.
possibility.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Because Larry's not
This is a
receptive to
person
that,
doing
but
this.
I believe.
It's
I
your
believe
son,
that you're
It's
JT.
not
It
JT.
isn't
you,
JT.
and it's you.
JT's too damn busy to do that.
You know, I
He's gonna
keep hearing
sit at the
that.
time.
So he
Hasn't done any videos in how long? How the hell
So
is he going to
makes
do
you
it after this?
Maybe that's why though. Maybe he's just trying to do this big huge thing. He's filming all his behind the background to put it all out.
He's
Who
not
knows?
the biggest pranker ever that's ever done anything to us. It's JT.
I
I'm telling you,
still-
it's
Yeah, you
JT.
can't argue that.
And you
can't
guys
argue
are
that.
connected
You
somehow.
can't argue that.
And
You
if
know
not,
what?
he's using you
Why
guys.
stop accusing
Now
him?
I'm getting offended now.
Right, you should
And
get
first of
offended,
all,
'cause
and
I'm-
we're all hollering.
Right.
Nobody's listening to anybody else. Where's the open mind?
And what
here?
about Jesse? Jesse could be in on it too. Could be Jesse and JT
Hell,
doing
we
all
haven't
this
seen
stuff.
Jesse in how long? Why would he
Jesse's
come
in
down?
Pennsylvania?
Right.
Exactly. That makes sense. He's in Pennsylvania now.
Yeah. Why would he come here and do that and not even see his
Well,
parents?
I saw
Maybe
him too.
Jesse and
maybe
JT are in
he's texting.
cahoots together doing this whole
Yeah,
thing.
have
you
and
worked
then
out,
making you guys look bad right now because somehow you guys are connected. It's in your house. But it's in your
Everybody's
house.
deflecting.
Everything's been in your house.
In his defense, it was in your house, right? So there's a. I mean, you can't.
Here's
argue
my
the fact-
opinion. Can I?
I'm
I'm
not
going to
getting
spread
it.
because
Please.
it's getting too freaking loud in here for me.
Please.
Because I still think it's either these two, but I'm leaning more toward Webster. I'm really am.
I wouldn't disagree with you.
There's
could
no
it?
way. How can he get into your house?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's because you probably gave him the key because you're probably in cahoots with him too.
How can
Wow.
I get in his house?
And you tell me.
I don't think you're
You're
involved.
looking too
Yeah, I was
goddamn
gonna say, how
innocent
can I be
here.
involved? And how can Weber have
Because I am. I hate to laugh about it, but I mean, I am.
Got something to tell. You need
It
to
doesn't
pass
make
something
any
out,
sense
man.
that it's. I'm telling you right now, he came right after Joe was there. It wasn't that long afterwards. So
And Larry
there's
checked the
no
front
way
door.
that he could have took the keys out of
There's no way.
Joe's jacket. We didn't even know where the keys were until he told us where they were.
And I was legit watching the girls. I mean,
Right, so
I
I couldn't have
leave the kids
taken
at
them
home.
because
What girls were you
I was cold.
watching?
Exactly.
My daughter
That's
by
what I'm
herself.
saying.
all right.
Okay, so
So I like
So
I
he's got
have,
I
dancing
do.
girls at the place.
I have an
And
alibi.
just saying it's not him.
It's not me. I swear to God, it's not me.
Okay, I swear to God, it's not me.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that so.
Unbelievable.
All right, I'm getting a headache.
I'm getting a headache here. Either way, we're done. How about that? I've had enough. If nobody's going to fess up to it, I don't want any more. I don't want any more. I can't take it anymore. I got to work in the morning. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. If you guys don't fess the hell up with it, then get the frig out of my house. I mean, you guys are setting me up for a
I'm sorry we're pretty bad, Jeff. I feel this better.
No, here's what it is. Somebody's getting into my goddamn house, and I'm not appreciating
All right, let's
it.
watch the mouth.
I'm not worried about it. It's my freaking house. You shut up, because I don't know who the hell you are, so I don't want any parts of what you're saying here.
I'm Weber.
I don't care who you. I don't know you, Weber.
Okay. All right.
All right.
But either way, somebody's getting in my house. Somebody's putting keys in there. Somebody's putting a ring in my house. I don't want it anymore.
Okay.
If you guys are going to play your jokes, hey, have at it. That's fine.
It wasn't me, Jeff. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah.
If there's no way it was him, there's no way it was him. I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. I don't think he would do that. And how did he get in your house? So I'm just saying.
I don't have time for these shenanigans, really. I mean, honestly, I don't.
I gotta work for a living. We gotta keep our lives going. There's a lot of shit going on in this world.
Right, and we shouldn't have to keep defending ourselves.
Right.
I get that, but you're also accusing me also, and I didn't do it.
Well, somebody did it, but I don't think that would be very productive at all.
It wasn't productive.
It doesn't have
This
to
is
get
not
to this.
productive.
You're right.
Hey. Okay, I got a little bit out of shape, but again, we got to narrow this down because I'm not putting up with it anymore. Somebody got into my freaking house. Somebody got into your house, Larry, which you ought to be pissed off about
I am
too.
pissed off about it because I don't have any idea. But if it's you guys, it's like that's why I'm thinking. I'm telling you, it's JT and Jesse. I'm telling you right now, and it's like I'm not going any further. I'm leaving.